Hello there. So in this video you will see the replay of the new game mode Convoy. So that's a new tournament called Convoy, and the battle map is the King of the Hill. Now here you see initially at the beginning of the tournament we get all kinds of factories: Heroes Factory level 1, Vehicle Factory level 1, Special Vehicle Factory level 1, Barracks level 3, Barracks level 2, and 2 Barracks level 1, 1 Vehicle Factory level 2, and 1 Avia Factory level 1. And initially you get tons of resources, more than 2000. So with the common production gold boost I am going to train the units, and you see and above there are some timings. They say units are trained faster, and you see immediately after ordering units they're coming out. At this moment units are trained very fast, so you see all my 56 command points were filled up immediately without any delay. And there are 3 flags here, and above you can see items of cargo delivered. Now I like the new kind of bar at the game because this looks much more beautiful than the previous one. Now what you will do, you see there are some kinds of arrow. This arrow are directing outwards and this arrow directing inwards. Once you capture any of the flags, doesn't matter you capture 3 or 1 flag, if you capture 3 flag, the definitely the amount of transport delivery starting from these warehouses at your base will be tripled, and if you have 2 they will be doubled, and if you have 1 flag under your control, that will you will get only 1 flag. And you see this is a 1 enemy flag that came, and it came because the enemy captured this flag, and we're going to destroy it. And destroying the enemy transport does not give any points, and the transports keep coming. And if you see, unlike any other tournament, the transport speed in this tournament is the fastest, and you have to deliver 100 transports. So the transport has to be fast, otherwise the tournament could be very boring. You see how fast the transport are. Now we have control over 1 flag, and the interesting thing is that these flags, after coming this transport, they will go to the another warehouses that is at the middle. For me, the warehouse would be at the bottom of the flag, and for the enemy it will be at the top of the flag. And once they come to the warehouses, they get their items loaded up, and after loading up these items they will return to they will be evacuated to the warehouses that is above your base. And the same thing is for the enemy as well. And you will see this is the enemy transport warehouse from where the enemy transport will come out and get loaded at this point, and will return back to here 1 transport. And so that means if you have control over the flag at the middle, you can basically control the game, even if the other 2 flags are controlled by the enemy. But of course you need to take care of your bases as well, because in this tournament if all your buildings got destroyed you will lose definitely. So I'm going to make a reckless attack since I saw the enemies being quite slow, so I could afford being reckless. And this will be just a tutorial video so you can understand what the tournament is like. Now the enemy is trying to have these hammers to have a scout of my base. Now since there are too many buildings, if you have good upgrades on the buildings will definitely survive a lot longer. And fortunately for you, that you can rebuild buildings as you like and upgrade them as you like. However, you see this hero factory is out of the range of any construction yard. So was this vehicle factory at the bottom, and this came under the construction area because of the new construction yard that I have placed. So that's also something you need to think of. If you want to upgrade certain factories, you will also need to add extra construction yard for them. But of course you can build your buildings and develop your base as you like and make anything you want. So you see what happens when there are 3 transports, when there are 3 flags controlled, the amount of transport delivery is tripled, and there is transport delivery a little after little time. And you might say, why these transports are stopping? Well, because of the jam. You see, you cannot afford having these warehouses taking care of 3 so many transport working at once, and nothing still can be done. at once a time only 2 transport can get loaded, but sometimes they just move differently. Like you see, this transport is just had totally messed up things. When there is just too much jam, it happens like that. Now I retreated back to my base. So what important thing is that at the very beginning of the match you get a special timing, not deployment timing. At this timing the units are produced very fast. So you, even in 20 seconds you can like fill up all your 50 command points, and with your existing buildings you can get the type of units you want. If you want a lot of snipers you can get that. If you want only vehicles you can only order vehicles with common production boost, and you can fill up that with vehicles. So it's definitely up to you what kind of units you're going to use. So and if you see here the speed of the transport, they're actually very fast, and each transport you deliver will give you 1 point. You see above the bar is increasing 35, 36, now 37, 38, and here if you see the enemy bar, it's 0 from 100 points. And now the enemy already surrendered. So what I will do, I will just destroy the base to demonstrate that even destroying the base allows you to finish the enemy. So here you see all the buildings are of good level except a few. So that's why even destroying all these buildings takes a long time. And as you know that even the transports are too fast still, and I have been controlling the 3 flags for the whole time, but still I'm yet far from getting the 100 transport. So for getting the 100 transport you at least need 10 minutes if you want to finish all these transport with the three flags under your control. So that's all you need to know about this tournament.